This exercise is going to work the hamstrings, so the back of the thighs, and the glutes, your bottom. You're going to need something to hold on to. Might be a wall, work counter, worktop, or a chair. I'm quite short, so this chair works quite nicely for me because it's about shoulder height. You want to keep the posture fairly upright. I'm going to apologise, I'm going to turn my back to you now so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing with the exercise. But the feet are hip width apart, not shoulder width apart, they're hip width apart, centre of the hips, centre of the knees, centre of the ankles. And I want you to try and keep your upper body as straight as possible. I find it easier to lean slightly into the chair or the wall. That way it's easier to move your foot off the floor. And all we're going to do is squeeze the bottom as we take the leg straight back and in. Breathing out, breathing in. So watch as you do this, that you keep breathing. So breathing out as you lift, in as you come back down. Keeping those feet around hip width apart, you're not bringing them back together. Breathing out, breathing in. So try not to lean too much into the chair. Try and keep those hips as level as possible. So if you get your hands on a chair, maybe you can put your hands on your waist so that you can feel that you're keeping that pelvis straight. Watch that you're not turning the foot out to the side, so it's keeping it straight. And back. Breathing out, breathing in. And as with all these exercises, you just do as many as you feel you can comfortably. As soon as you feel your form going, so as soon as it starts, you start going out of alignment and maybe you find you're wobbling. Also, if you find it a little bit hard, just slide the foot back along the floor. Make it a little bit smaller for now. But you should be feeling that working good at this area of your bottom as you squeeze back, breathing out. You're not going to be doing it in time with me. You're going to do it on your own timing. Try not to let the leg just drop back in, so you're controlling it back in as well as taking it out. Really keeping that core strong, so pulling the belly in as if you're trying to zip up a slightly tight pair of trousers. You might want to think about pulling up your pelvic floor. Those of you that know about the pelvic elevator, where we have 3 levels, you're only coming up to level 1. But don't worry too much about that. We're really concentrating on working that muscle and keeping the legs as straight as possible. Try 2 more if you can. And release. When you finish that, I find it feels quite nice to do some hip circles. So you might want to go both directions, or you might want to do a figure of 8. I must admit my preferred is a figure of 8. Just release it through, but do what feels comfortable for you. Maybe shake out the legs, maybe give it a little bit of a rub or a slap.